What's up, demons? I got a new movie review, and we're going to be talking about a little film called K-Pop Demon Hunters. And I had first heard of this film a few weeks ago when I did a live show, and somebody asked me what my opinion of it was, or if I was going to review it. And I was like, what the fuck is that? It actually kind of sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like a throwaway joke you'd see in some movie or TV show where annoying teens want to get away from the plot and go see a movie, and it's like, K-pop Demon Hunters. That's what kids like today. But no, it's an actual movie, and it kind of quietly came out on Netflix and has been anything but quiet. The kids seem to like it, and I gave it a watch a couple weeks ago, and I'm doing a review because I seem to like it. And the film is directed by, Maggie Kang and Chris Applehans. It features Arden Cho as Rumi, Mei Hong as Mara. Jinyu Lee is Zoe. Jinyu, I believe, if I remember correctly, that's his name, is the villain on that. And it's Ayoung Hun. Have to apologize if I am not perfect with names. And Bobby is Ken Jeong. And once a generation, the demons need to be expunged from our world, and there come the protectors, who can protect the world with their song. The K-pop demon hunters, by the name of Huntrix, are the ones that are currently vanquishing the demons, and they're about to finish their mission. That's when the demons form their own K-pop band. It's actually kind of interesting because we kind of get the start of this film where they're pretty close to finishing. They've been doing this for a couple of years. They have a huge following. People don't know that they're actually fighting demons and protecting them. That's part of the whole thing. They're doing it slightly in secret, and they're just about done with this magical spell that will permanently protect them, at least for a generation, and then it's the next kid's problem. However, one of the demons comes up with a plan that maybe they should have came up with thousands of years ago. Like, why don't we just fight fire with fire and create our own band? And they call themselves the Saja Boys, and they first sort of brilliantly come up with their own music, and by the way, their whole look is really cool. I believe it's very similar to I don't know if it's Korean or just in a number of Asian cultures of what Figure of Death looks like. Very nice. Anyway, they come up with their own songs, and they start to dissect not just the Huntrix from their fans, but specifically from each other, which further puts them away from their fans. And that starts a romance between Rumi and Jinyu. And he is able to discover that her secret that she has been keeping away from not just the world, but also her bandmates, is that she is half demon herself. We don't really get too deep into the backstory of how her mother hooked up with a demon, or why, or how that went. We're actually kind of given, vague hints at what could have happened, which I think kind of deepens the mystery for it. It's not what this story is about specifically. The story is about her kind of coming to terms with the darker sides of her personality and her lineage, and something that she's afraid and ashamed of that will be expunged from society if people find this thing out about her. And yes, you can definitely explore those metaphors pretty tightly. And we get to see her kind of deal with her relationship with him, as well as trying to complete her mission, because the demons, they don't dig too deep into the other demons besides him. And so we don't get to see, are there good demons? Is this a gray battle for good and evil. Is it like good and evil? But we don't really get to get too deep into that. All right. Hey, well, here's some notes here. I guess I'm kind of like getting into that. First off, the animation is absolutely gorgeous. They use that frame rate, that nice in between of CG and cell. The way that kind of looks, it's really gorgeous. And this has been a thing since, man, I guess Spider-Verse really did reinvent the wheel as far as CG films, and good, because I think every film I've seen that kind of like tackles this style just nails it. And this uses the animation style just perfectly with the music and the K-pop style of music videos and performances. It really does like bring a real like vibe and like excitement, and the editing works really well with this. Let's see, the opening of this film is just absolutely amazing. I mean, the cold open for this movie is kind of like the fans telling us through interviews who the demon hunters are, Huntrix are, and we get to kind of like slowly get piece that together, and then we get to them where they fight demons so they can get to their concert, and done. Nice, wonderful. That's how you cold open a film. I have to say, I really did like this script a lot, and it really, like I mentioned before, it really dives deep into like metaphors about like who you are, and if you are like afraid of admitting who you are to people you're close to or the world, and how that can cause you to make decisions in life. Like I mentioned, the animation is great. Even the songs from the bad guys are just terrific. I could see why. I'm not a big K-pop person, but when I hear stuff, I do tend to like it. I don't know if that's a path I want to go into in my music fandoms, but every time I come across something, I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. I like it. And this film definitely is, I think, a really nice package as far as like introducing K-pop to even more fans, because shit, I'm like thinking about it. Anyway, I really did enjoy this film a lot. I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 Ram Chips. I think it's definitely worth your time. I am fairly disappointed with the fact that Netflix and I think Sony made this. Boy, am I disappointed they didn't bite the bullet and put it out in theaters. Because I think it probably would have done well. Maybe there's talk of sequels right now already. They've jumped into that, and I would not be surprised if we get a sequel in theaters, or maybe a re-release in theaters. That would be nice. That would be fun. We'll see. We'll see how this keeps building. But yeah, I really dug this film. Like I said, I do wish if I had any like negatives, it does feel like they kind of like gloss over some backstory in this film. But you know what? It's fine. The story they want to tell is great. So what did you, the viewers at home, think? Let me know in the comments below. Have you heard of K-pop Demon Hunters? And what do you think of it? Have I convinced you maybe to give it a shot if you maybe overlooked it? It's on Netflix now. It's not in physical media as of yet, although hopefully maybe soon if it keeps up with popularity. For me, I don't know. You can find me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Tumblr, Blue Sky. I'm also on League of Comic Geeks website where I do reviews. And you can support this channel at Patreon for just $1 a month. That not just supports this channel, but also my publishing empire of me. My publishing empire right now. Just $1 a month over in Patreon. So I think I'm going to hit the road, Jack, and push the button, Lindsay.